Um, I just came back from work and I just decided to prep dinner, just make something light and at the same time create my content because this is like an opportunity for me to, you know, create content and also prepare what I am going to be having for dinner. Okay, so this is one way that I stay ahead of the day and always have something that I am going to be posting. Okay, so one easy way I do this is to prepare ahead of time. Okay, so I make my content a day before the day that I will be posting it, and then you know kind of edit the video, and then I'll schedule some posts. And after scheduling that post for applications that I cannot be able to schedule, I just let it be, and then the next day I post my content. Okay, so this is like, I can't remember when last I went live, not on YouTube. Okay, so this is like, should I say, the first live that I am doing in a very long time. Okay, so you're just going to be spending a typical evening with me. you know I'm going to show you what I do. I just came back from work and I'm going to take you through what I do. Okay, so I'm in Nigeria, just in case this light goes off, but I have like a standby light that I will be using if it goes off. Okay, so let's prepare. Let's make dinner. Let me just take you through what I do in the evening. I actually have some plates that I have to wash up. I couldn't do them in the morning because I was rushing out, so I'm going to do them this evening. Okay, so everywhere is a little bit of like a mess, but I'll be fixing up everything pretty soon because I want to put a wallpaper right here, so I'll be doing that soon. Okay, so let's go. So the first thing I have to do is like to tidy up the dirty plates that I have that I didn't tidy up in the morning. So I don't know if it is just me or there are other people in my shoes that find it pretty challenging to always find something to eat for the day. So I like to keep most of my meals pretty simple, easy, something that I basically can consume alone. I stay alone, so I just like to make simple meals. Oh my god, that was the best one. So I am trying to make plantain for dinner. Okay, I know I have so many plantain recipes on YouTube, but I just feel like I can, keep creating something around it if that is basically something that I love to do. Just try out new things. So I'm going to be making like fried plantain and mayo, egg mayo with fish, okay, for side, and that will serve as my protein the for the meal too. And I'll be dropping the reel to the video tomorrow, just in case you're not able to follow through to the end of the video. I'll be dropping a reel for the video tomorrow. So if at any point you're worried, you're bothered, what to eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, just go through the channel. There's so many recipes there. They are basically very easy to make. They are easy to make. They can satisfy you for a single serving, double serving. You can make it for your family, you can make it for your friends. Okay, so food does not really have to be so complicated. Okay, if you have the money, go for it. If you don't have the money, go for what you can afford. That is what I have to say. Okay, and if you are a content creator and you're still thinking of how to grow your content, how to grow your channel, and you're worried, I'm going to tell you something for free. Okay, don't listen to the side talks, don't listen to the distractions. They're going to be so much, they're going to be plenty. Okay, but one thing you just have to do is to keep posting your content, keep showing up. Not everybody is going to like you, not everybody is going to like your content, but you know what you're after, right? Yes, that is what you're going to focus and go for what you are after. You don't have to create a perfect content. Every content creator started somewhere, and their contents were not perfect, they were not so big, but they started with what they had. They started where at the position they found themselves with what they could afford at that point. And I tell you, with time, if you keep showing up, you're definitely going to grow. And I tell you, I even realized that this time around, people do not really look at how much you invest into your content. They just want to see how passionate you are about showing up. They want to know how diligent you are about showing up, and you will see how they will keep supporting you. Yes, that is what people want now. Most people want you to be authentic, for you to be real, okay? For you to just show up. There are people that show up because you show up, but you will not know. Yes. Someone said that to me, and I just realized that not everybody will clap for you. They won't be in the comments. They won't be, they won't reshare. They may not even like your video, but because you keep showing up, they are picking up one or two things from that, and they are watching your growth. Okay, they're watching your growth. If you feel like nobody is going to watch you grow, I tell you, there are people on the sideline, and they are watching your growth. They just want to know at what point we should stop. Okay, there are people actually waiting for you to stop. They want to know when you're going to stop. So this is like a wake-up call. Don't stop. Don't give them what they are looking for. Okay? Just keep showing up. No matter how challenging it's going to be, just keep showing up. So I'm trying to tidy up the place that I used to make. These ones are dried up, and they're going to take quite some time to wash out. So I'm just going to soak them in the water and go ahead and start preparing my dinner. So start with whatever you have, whatever it is that you have. If it is just the phone, start with it. I'm just using one light to stream this. Okay, so you can make do with whatever it is that you have and grow from there. I'm just going to quickly finish up and get right into the video, and let's make dinner. Okay, so hang around, don't go anywhere. Want to make dinner with me? Hang around, let's make dinner together. So guys, like I said, we're making plantain and we're making egg mayo with fish as side serving for the plantain. That is what we're going to be using to, have our plantain. It's just fried plantain. It's basically a very easy meal. You can have this as breakfast, as lunch, as dinner. Okay, so you don't have to break a bank to, eat something nice. Okay, yes, you don't have to break a bank. I basically make meals that are very very easy, affordable. It is just me, and I like to work with my budget. I don't like to do more than myself. Okay, so give me like a minute. I am going to get. I don't think it is here. So I'll be getting the plantain and we'll get right into making dinner. Okay? So we'll be making white plantains. So I've got these plantains. I think if you're in Nigeria, this is like 500 where I stay, okay? And it's going to really serve me because it is just me. So that's what I'll be making. So if you stay alone and you're like, how do I cook? How do I cook? Guys, you can do it. So I also want to like share some tips with you guys. So right, that I am creating my content and I just moved into a new location and there's basically no refrigerator for me here. I don't have my oven. I don't have most of the things that I usually use to create my content. Okay, but then I found a hack. So one thing about whatever that you want to do, you just have to find the perfect way to like make it work for you. Okay, make it work for you. I don't have most of my equipment here, but then I decided that I was still going to show up and create my content. I had to alternate and I started using my pot to bake. I said, creating content with what I had, okay, while still working towards purchasing new things, okay. Then I got there was a time I got a lettuce from the market and there was no way I could store this lettuce. Okay, what did I do? I just got like a plate or a bowl, whatever it is that you have, okay, put some water into it and place your lettuce inside of it. Guys, that lettuce stayed for 1 week. It was still fresh for me until it started dying off because there was no soil in it, okay. I didn't put soil, I just added water into like a plate or a cup and then used it to preserve my lettuce. So something there's always a solution to whatever challenge that you have, whatever problem it is that you have, there's always a solution to it, okay. There's always a solution to it. So do not discourage yourself even before you start. That's not a good thing to do. So I'm just trying to like tidy up and then get right into preparing my dinner. So if you're watching me, can you like just pop in the chat box the country that you're watching from, okay? So that I get to like connect with you. I'm trying to like build a very good community here on YouTube, and I hope that you are going to be part of that community, okay? So I'm going to be so excited if you like pop your location on the chat box and tell me where you're watching me from. So I'm basically almost done. Then I'll go ahead and start preparing everything that I'll be using for this. I already have my plantains, my ripe plantains. I have my egg right here that I'll be using. I have my fish too. Okay, so I'm going to go right ahead and start making it. Don't mind my kitchen, it is a mess. But the goal here is to make dinner. And that is what I am doing right now. So I'm going to be adjusting my camera to show you my table. Just give me a minute and I'll do that. Like I said, I like to start with what I have and get to where I want to be. So you're going to bear with me on this one, okay? So I'm adjusting my table right now and you're going to see, please, this is going to be a little bit shaky, okay? I think, okay, that right there, that should be okay. Yeah, that's okay. You can see it. So this is my fish, okay? Yeah. And I have my egg. I'm going to be cracking it open. So just do you. If you want more than one egg, go ahead, use more than one egg. Whatever it is that you actually want to use, just go ahead and use it. If you want to use chicken, you want to use beef, go ahead. Use any protein of choice that you want to use when you're making your own. Okay, my recipe is not rigid. Okay, you can use what you have to get what you want. So this fish is already seasoned and fried. Okay, I'm not doing so much on the fish because the fish is already seasoned and fried. So I'm just going to use this like that. Okay, my egg is cooked. Okay, so I haven't really like done a live cooking video, and this is like the first. And I know when I'm coming back to watch this video, by the time I have improved so much, I'm going to be like, oh my god, did I do that? Yes. And I like to appreciate wherever it is that I started from, whatever point I started from. I like to appreciate it. So I have my egg. I don't know if you can see this. Oh my god. These plates are so white and they are kind of making what I am doing not to show. This is the egg. Yeah. My light is so bright. So I'll clean along as I am doing this. Okay? Yeah. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. I just want to be create content and I mess of everywhere. But I just tidy up immediately once I'm done creating my content. So don't judge me. Okay. So I have my mayo. Oh gosh. I'm using this mayo to make this dinner. So my plantains are right here. Depending on how much you can finish, it's dinner, and I don't want to eat so much. I try to watch my weight while eating whatever that I eat. So I'm just going to be using 3 plantains to make this. Okay. All right. I have 3. So I wash my plantains and then start slicing them. I'm just basically going to fry this plantain when I am done slicing them. So you can slice it up whatever shape at all that you want to, whatever shape you want it to be, you slice it that way. So at this point I'm confused. I don't know the shape that I'm going to be slicing this, but I will figure out something. I want to get creative. Okay. My kitchen is so hot. The lights are on the extreme, and here it's so hot. Okay. And the second one. So if you're still struggling as a beginner content creator, like I said earlier, start with what you have and get to the point that you are seeking to achieve. Okay? Don't let anybody pressure you. People that will love your content will love your content, and they will love you for who you are. Okay? Don't impress anybody. Do you. And that is the only way you're going to keep growing in the content space. The moment you're trying to imitate somebody, it is going to be so difficult for you because you don't know who is sponsoring the person. Okay. I'm going to chop this up. Okay. So at this point I'm like thinking, what kind of shape should I chop this up? Because if I make them to be so thick, they may not fry well, or the frying will take so much time. So I'm still going to go for the usual way we always like slice our plantain. Maybe I'll make this ones longer. What do you guys think? Something like this. I don't know, but is it gonna work? We'll see. I'm just slicing them something like this. I'm going to fry them down. So if this call gets disconnected at any point, the reel on how I made this is going to be up on YouTube. So you can always check it out, try something new, or try something simple, delicious for yourself or for your family, okay? So, and if you have any question at any point, you're watching my reels or you're watching my videos, you can always pop it in the chat box and I will respond to you. Okay, so I see them thinly. They're not looking so nice, but don't mind. I'm going to do them that way, regardless. So I'm doing this one too. This one looks thicker. I don't know. Kind of like how this one turned out. So neat. Maybe I'll leave it that way. Doing the last one. Okay, I got something out of it. This one is extremely thick, but I'll leave it that way. So I'm going to sprinkle some salt on it. This video is so bright. I really don't know how to control this light. I was feeding my thing. Okay, let me see. Okay, guys. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this one. So, and then we have our mayo for it. I'll sprinkle some salt, fry this, and then make my side dish. And you're going to see how the outcome is going to look like. Thank you for joining me this evening, and I hope you enjoyed my life. I'll see you in my next live. Don't forget to join in the next one. I think I'll be making chocolate cake. I'll show you how to make chocolate cake in less than 7 minutes. Guys, you don't have to cream. Chocolate cake does not require you to do so much. You can make a chocolate cake in a twinkle of an eye. It is so simple to make. You don't have to, sweat out so much for you to make a very delicious chocolate cake. That is the next thing I'm going to be showing you on my live video. Okay. So, oh my god. I'm just quickly going to finish up. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. So I don't know how to end this thing. Oh my god. Where do I press? You guys. Are you sure you want to stop